Hey, hello there, good evening and welcome to the Planet Cruise TV show. My name's Sean, by the way. I know lots of you will have seen this show for many, many years. Actually has been running now over 12 years. Obviously, the show finished during the pandemic, but we are back every month and tonight's show is incredible. We've got Ruth from Celebrity Cruises back for the first time in 19 months with the most amazing exclusive deal. We've got cruises for this year, even in the next few weeks, and for 2022, even 2023. And best of all, the wonderful Glenn is with us right now. How are you?
How are you?
Well, Jill, we've both been on cruises since we last saw you.
We have.
And we feel so much better.
We do feel
I feel
better.
normal.
We're back to a little bit of normality. It was just nice to be back at sea, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah. And we were both saying that, and we mean this hand on heart, we've never felt so safe. The cruise industry has done so much to keep their passengers safe.
They have, yeah, and it took a bit of convincing for my wife to go on a cruise. Yeah. We both worked on ships for years, and with everything going on, I think everyone's a little bit nervous about everything, but literally as soon as we got to the port, we got on board the ship. The ship was absolutely spotless. They looked after us, and it was just wonderful to be back at sea, really, which was nice.
For me, it felt that, you know, the safest environment I'd been in for a long time. You felt safer than some of the restaurants and bars that I visited in the UK. Anyway, which cruise did you go on?
I went on one with big ears. So
first time for you with Disney, then?
Yeah, we went on Disney. We'd never been on it before, so that's my daughter Brooke with all the princesses there. And again, we had loads of pictures with everything, and that was in the kids' club just as they went on. And it was just nice to be back on the ship. As I said, it was wonderful to be there. There they are, look, the motley crew. And as I said, we managed to get on board. Great experience, only on for a couple of days, but it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I've been very nautical this month, actually. So I cruised last month, and then Saturday I went cruising again, but this time on a punt in Oxford.
I saw the picture on social media.
It didn't go well.
No, yeah. You actually fell in. He honestly did.
I was in Oxford at the head of the river. Some of you may know it. The pub was that busy they were queuing to get in. It was a hot day. I thought I'd be chivalrous and jump on the back and start doing a bit of punting, and went about 4 foot and fell in right to the top of my head, and then pushed the boat back and got a standing ovation from the pub. So it's not been a good month.
And apparently that's only happened twice in the last 10 years.
Yeah. So that was fun, but it's been good. And as I said, it was just lovely to, when we were back on the ship, to pull back the curtains and look at the ocean, and it was lovely.
The cruise industry is really coming back to life.
Yeah.
Book now, because Glenn's been telling me prices are going up, and they will go up. And
it's not so much prices, also availability.
We should say most of the ships right now are only operating about 50% capacity as well.
50%. I mean, there will be procedures coming in. They'll start to increase the capacity. But I think if you're looking to book now, you just want to get it booked, because people haven't cruised for 2020. They haven't cruised for 21. They're moving now to 22, especially if you're going abroad and going to foreign fields. So you need to get booking now. And that's what we're saying, especially the last couple of weeks with the government announcements. People are starting to book, and the confidence is back.
Well, we should say, different phone number. You can see it on the screen, 0808 2502 662. When are you open till tonight, Glenn?
The guys are there till 10 o'clock tonight, and then I'm back in the office at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Brilliant. So if somebody answers the phone and they're called Glenn, chances are it's this Glenn, just to let you know. Right, we better begin. We've got so many great deals. And we're going to start with Princess Cruises. And this is the ship that I was literally on 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Had the most amazing time. I went with Sean and Hayley from Ideal World and my partner Jay. We did dinner. We did have.
Did you have the premium drinks package?
We did.
I bet you did.
We did.
Yeah, I can see.
I'm afraid the ship probably ran at a massive loss, I need to say. But we did. We had the most beautiful time. It was so great to be back on the ship. It felt so safe. Entertainment was fantastic. We ate so well. We had a bundle of laughs.
What were you doing there? Getting the lifeboats out?
I don't know why we were there, actually. And that's before we've taken advantage of the drinks package.
The thing is, we've been obviously we've been selling the staycation cruises throughout the summer, and my mate Andy's the cruise director on Sky Princess, and I'm messaging him, and the feedback we're getting from Princess has been really, really good. Again, with the drinks package included on there for you, you know, upgrade into that. Really, really positive reviews. To be honest, all the staycations, people are coming up. When we first launched these back in April, May, where people are going, well, do I really want to be going around the British Isles, or want to be going further afield. People have booked 3 or 4 of them. They've gone on one. You're saying you'd go back tomorrow.
I wish I'd done some more, seriously, because, we were only out at sea, but the drinks, the food, the entertainment, the environment, it was amazing. I've never felt, I felt so relaxed.
Yeah, and as I said, you're catching up with friends and getting back to cruising, which is what we want.
So anyway, we've got a great cruise for you. So let's take you on board. I think I know the ship better than you.
Yeah, would you want to start? And then you can tell me where you went.
Loads and loads to do. Say endless entertainment. Great West End style shows. The medallion that you see there connects to an app, and it just means that you can actually book pretty much anything so easily. And what I loved, I could just order my drinks and food from anywhere on the ship.
So you really didn't have to move at all, did you?
I did not move from a sunbed. Or you'd go to bar, you'd sit down and just order your drinks. So no queuing or anything like that. It did make it so much easier, and I'm not a technical person at all, but honestly, the app was amazing in terms of getting yourself organised. You could even find out where your fellow members were on the ship.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it was great. I mean, you don't have to do that, but yeah. It was like, where's
is that the stalking mode?
It was like, where's Haley and Sean? Oh, they're there in that bar. I'll catch up there. So, it was really great. In fact, this is what I was wearing. This is my little. I think have I got it? Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
So it's that.
Yeah.
And that. So if I was sat in the chair right now, I could literally on my tablet order my drinks.
I'll order us a couple of beers.
The waitress would know exactly where I was sitting.
Get us a couple of beers.
I wish I could. Got a glass of water. But it was great, really easy. I'm not technical at all.
But the thing is, as I said, the ship's one of the newest ships within the fleet. And again, as I said, the feedback we're getting from Sky and Regal Princess, which have both been doing these staycations around the UK, has been really, really positive.
But we're going a bit further afield with this one, aren't we?
We are.
It's
lovely to start talking about places outside the UK as well, which is really, really fabulous. So this one we've got based as the lead date on the 30th of September. We've also got the 15th of October and the 23rd of October. The 30th of September is on the Regal, the other 2 are on the Sky Princess. So this is going to go from Southampton. Always nice on there to have a day at sea, just to chill out, relax. And then from there, we're going to head down into Le Verdon. We're down in France, down the coastline now.
I don't think I've ever been there.
No, it's nice. It's one of they are. A lot more ships are stopping in this part of the world, and it's stunning. The actual sailing in there is beautiful as well, so I'd definitely say on the back deck there in the morning or as you're sailing away in the evening. And again, a typical old French town they have there. You've got a chance to go into the main town itself. You've got the museum. You can take trips further out. Again, you've got the beaches there, the war graves, which again are quite interesting to go and see. But it's a nice place. And again, if you don't want to do too much, you can just wander off. As I said, if you want to go further afield, you can on there. We then head further down south and we're going down to Bilbao in Spain. And again, another popular destination which a lot more of the ships are going to on these sort of northern parts of Europe cruises that they have there. And again, you've got the Guggenheim Museum, which is always a popular chance to go and see that. But again, the town is really, really interesting. You can wander through the back streets there, maybe stop, have a glass of wine, a bit of tapas while you're there as well. And it'd be so nice getting back abroad. I think, to be quite honest, going abroad anywhere these ships will go, people will appreciate it because they just want to be travelling again. But it's a nice chance to go there into Bilbao. We'll then head down into La Coruna, further along the Spanish coastline. And again, you can take the trip out there to Santiago de Compostela. Again, the town is there, loads of bars and restaurants within the town, do a bit of shopping. But I would say if you get the chance to go out to the UNESCO World Heritage Site at Santiago de Compostela, definitely worth a trip in the morning and then maybe spend the afternoon just chilling out and relaxing. And then nice, couple of days at sea. Again, you've just been cruising on there for 2 days.
I mean, what's not to like, I relax on some lounges, swimming.
Yeah.
I even used the gym.
You used it or you walked past it?
No, I actually used it.
Did you?
Because we had not been to a gym for ages. It was great. Help burn off the food and the drink.
Yeah, and straight back to the bar.
And I'm just, the price on the screen, because I'm doing the maths here. Have you tried to book a UK holiday recently? Extortionate, yeah? The price on the screen, that isn't just for an inside. On selected dates, I'm just looking at the 30th of September, you'd pay $472 for a balcony.
$472 for a balcony, yeah. And then the 23rd of October is $489 for the balcony, which is it's about 75 quid a day.
Wow. And even if you add your drinks, which is only £30 per person per night, that gives you premier drinks. And I mean, that was all the top round.
Well, as I said, I mean, once you go on these ships as well, by the time you've had 2 or 3 drinks, you've done your money for 30 quid anyway, but you've also got there your Wi-Fi and your tips included on there as well. So for £30, I would say when we're booking Princess this summer, 99% of people have just upgraded for £30 per person per night.
So, bear in mind, you've got balcony upgrades on 2 of the dates. So 472 for the balcony.
Or £210, so what's it, less than £700 all inclusive.
And that's like breakfast, lunch,
all your
afternoon
food,
tea, evening meal, drinks,
Wi-Fi, tips. Yeah, you try and get a hotel
you try and
for
get
that.
in the UK.
Yeah.
So here's your prices. Here's the dates, by the way. We've got 3. Honestly, if you can get away, it's not too late. And all the cruise lines working so hard to keep all their passengers so safe. So you've got the 3rd of September, that's 472 for the balcony, 746 for the suites. 15th October, 472 for the inside, just 568 for the balcony. And again, you get the free upgrade on the 23rd of October. So give us a call right now, or go to the Planet Cruise website. But we are going to be busy tonight by the looks of things. However, you know my favourite words at home if you're regular. What are they? You know it. All inclusive. Well, it is time for this week's all-inclusive, but I should say actually, technically, always included, because we are joined finally, and we've waited 19 months for Ruth from Celebrity to come back on the show. Ruth knows I've cruised with Celebrity more than any other company.
That's
I've
right.
lost count how many cruises I've done with Celebrity, Ruth. I really have.
I think we've lost count.
We have
as well.
Really missed you. We kept in touch, obviously, throughout the pandemic.
We have.
So glad that you've kept safe, that you're back.
Ditto.
And you've given us an exclusive deal for tonight's show.
Oh, we've launched some brand new exclusive savings for you just for this evening's show. But you're going to have to be quick because these are only going to be there at this price for a limited time, probably only a few days. But the price points, I don't think we've had these prices probably for 5, 6, 7 years on this offer.
And now with Celebrity as well, you are always included. So
We
no
are.
matter what type of stateroom you book,
That's right.
what do you get, Ruth? You get everything.
You
don't
get your classic drinks package, you get our standard Wi-Fi, and you get all your tips, always included on every sailing, in every stateroom, for everybody within the stateroom as well. So if there's 3 or 4 of you, a family, then we would give the children the non-alcoholic drinks. But you imagine how often you've got off a ship and gone, how much did I spend?
Yep.
And now it's all included from the beginning. So we've taken care of everything. We want your holiday to be relaxing and easy with everything taken care of.
Now, I'm saying my goal is to catch up on the cruises I missed out on the last 2 years. I hope that's your goal too. And I'm looking at Celebrity for summer next year. But one of the itineraries that I still haven't done that I
can't believe you've never done this itinerary.
No, I haven't. I've been so close to nearly booking it.
Yeah.
But Ruth, this is your most popular itinerary tonight, isn't it?
It's our most popular itinerary every single summer. And if you think about it, we've not had summer 2020.
Yep.
We've not had summer 2021 with these itineraries. So they're selling incredibly fast. But this is our Scandinavia and Russia from Southampton. It has the best ports of call. You always get better weather than people think you're going to get because you think, well, we're going north. The weather might not be great, but it's always better than it is here.
Yeah.
And also, Ruth, I've been on board the Celebrity Swiller many, many times, but I'm not sure I'd recognise her now because she's had quite a makeover, hasn't she?
She had $50 million spent on her, and she had that spent on her in January, February 2020. And of course, we stopped sailing in March. So literally,
she's brand
almost
new,
no
basically.
one has been on her, and she's brand new. And 50 million goes a long way, let me tell you. And you know Kelly Hoppen? She designed so much of Celebrity Edge, which I know you've both seen and
amazing.
experienced
Beautiful.
and adored. Well, she has been integral in the refurbishment of Celebrity Silhouette. I was on board myself, sailing just last month with my family on holiday, a busman's holiday, but an amazing holiday. And I can't tell you how incredible the service, the crew, the dining, and the entertainment, it surpassed even my expectations. And you know how high my expectations are. They really, really are. And what we've experienced, what the guests are experiencing, the crew are so happy to be back. They cannot do enough for you. We still have the largest and rarest wine collection at sea. The quality of the dining, and I know, Sean, this is one of your favourite spots, the Martini Ice Bar.
Yeah, I just can't wait to be back there, seriously.
Exactly.
I cannot wait.
Exactly. But we've also got a few images to show you of the refurbishment themselves.
Yeah,
so let's take a look. And you can see she's now blue, so she's celebrity blue and not white. But I know we've got a fantastic image of the retreat sun deck coming up. And you'll really see Kelly Hoppen, her designs with the black, the white, the greys, the taupes, but the accent colour of red. This is for our suites. And I have to tell you, our suites are selling so fast because so many people haven't travelled for 2 years. They want the best holiday they can afford. So this is for our suite guests with sun loungers, their own bar. They will bring you lunch. You don't even need to move for lunch. They'll bring you the menu outdoors. But we've got other images as well to share with you. They've completely refurbished the Lawn Club and the Sunset Bar. Now, you don't recognise this, do you?
No.
It is fabulous. There is so much more plush, relaxing seating, and you know this is my favourite spot on board the ship. Just think, you could be sailing away with a cool martini or a cold beer and the views of the ocean and the sunsets. It's my favourite place on board. This is the Lawn Club and Sunset Bar, completely revamped. The main restaurant, the Grand Cuvée restaurant, there you can see in the background our crystal wine tower spanning 2 decks. And as I mentioned already, the largest and rarest wine collection at sea. And the food and the service on my holiday, even all my family were just blown away. They really were. Absolutely. And of course, our suites also have their own private lounge as well. And that's the Retreat Lounge. So if you really do want to spoil yourself because you've not been on holiday for so long, I recommend booking a suite. But even so, every single stateroom has been refurbished, from interior, ocean view, balcony, concierge aqua.
It was nice before, wasn't it? Really?
They have. Stunning. And we have brand new sunset suites, which we will feature tonight as well, with their own private balcony that is huge, a beautiful lounge and dining area, and their own private bedroom. There are 4 sunset suites which are brand new as well. Again, Kelly Hoppen influenced and designed.
Well, the itinerary is a top-selling summer itinerary.
It is.
Glenn, talk us through.
Yeah, we'll have to go through it. So we've got a day at sea to start with, then we go into wonderful Copenhagen, where we dock there just along from the Little Mermaid. Obviously, you can go to Tivoli Gardens, you can go and walk all the way along into the main part of town there, which is wonderful to have a look around. Then we have a day at sea, then we go into Stockholm, one of the great sailings in this part of the world. It's stunning, so make sure you're up nice and early, cup of coffee, and just taking the views as you sail into Stockholm. Highlights on this one, you've got the ABBA Museum, which is obviously really apt now, with them obviously making them the comeback. Yeah. You've got the Vasa Museum, but loads to have a look around the old town of Stockholm. Then Tallinn. Now, Tallinn's a great place to go and wander into. You've got the old town there to walk around the cobbled streets. And it's, I always feel sorry with the tours in Tallinn because people are getting ready for St. Petersburg. A lot of people take it nice and easy and relaxed in Tallinn. But it's just a wonderful city to spend a few hours in and get ready for obviously your big highlights, which is, of course, the overnights in St. Petersburg. You've got 1 night overnight in there, so that gives you 2 full days to go and explore. Peterhof Palace, you've got the Church of the Spilled Blood. You've got Catherine's Palace and the Hermitage, which is wonderful to go and see. Maybe go to the ballet or the folkloric show in the evening. But there's a lot to see there. You need to do your research. Give us a shout. We can advise what the best places to go and see. But that is where you're going to be doing most of your exploring, and that's going to be probably your highlight of the cruise. Then, lovely time to relax in Helsinki. Again, you can go to the Rock Church. You've got the fish market there to wander around. That's the main market town of Helsinki, and that's a beautiful place to go and get lost for a few hours. And then we head into Visby. You've got the old town of Visby. You've got the medieval buildings they have there as well. You've got the botanical gardens. And again, it's just a nice chance to relax and take it easy wandering around in Sweden. and then a couple of days at sea, which you're going to need just to relax and take in your final moments on board Silhouette before heading back into Southampton.
If you see somebody on board that looks like me, it will be me. So just come on. I'd love to. I'm honestly seriously thinking about that for next year. But I do need to book it soon, I know.
Well, as I said,
at these prices.
it is going to go up. It is.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the prices. So, remember, starting at just $1,699, and bear in mind this is for 12 nights, always include now, so that's drinks, tips, Wi-Fi, that's for all guests in all staterooms. You can upgrade to the Elevate or Indulge package for an even more enhanced experience, and slightly different itinerary on the 30th of May. But say we'll just talk you through that. Price-wise, Ruth, you've given us these exclusive prices for the show, haven't you?
They are phenomenal. I mean, $1,699. But if you look on the 14th of May, it's only £100 to upgrade to a balcony. And don't forget, Glenn mentioned you've got that wonderful sail into Stockholm as well as many others, so you can just open your balcony doors. On the 30th of May, it's only £50 to upgrade to a balcony. So, and you can see there are some sellouts already.
Yeah.
And some of the suite prices that do look expensive, that's because the smaller suites are sold out. It's
So
only
these are
the
the
top
top
suites.
ones.
Yeah, so for $7,500, you're looking at this beautiful brand new sunset
And it
suites.
may be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you.
Exactly.
But Ruth, it's great. It feels like you've never been away, actually.
Doesn't it just?
Yeah, but it's lovely to have you
It's
back.
wonderful. Thank you so much.
And I have missed Celebrity so much, and I will be back on board very, very soon.
Can't wait.
So we will see you soon on our next show, hopefully. But it is now time for this week's Hot Pick. Now, this is a really cheeky hot pick that's just coming for you right now. And Glenn, look at the price first of all. Starting at $399.
I was a cheeky hot pick. There you go.
Yours cheeky.
There you go.
Don't know about hot, Glenn.
So, do you know what? This one's a great one. This is for something to plan for next year. So, obviously, we're still thinking about Christmas coming up this year. But again, if you want to sort of push it back to next year, December the 11th, 2022, 5 nights on a new brand that's come out, a new cruise line that have come out called Ambassador. These are selling really, really well. They're sailing out of Tilbury. So, you know, if you think to yourself, we want to get together at Christmas, we never know what to do, we all want to meet up, why not try this? They're starting at just $399 per person. Also, if you're into your cricket, you've got the cricket legends on there as well. David Gower, Graham Gooch, Mike Gattin, plus many, many more as well. There's a 20% saving included in this already. But again, these Christmas markets do so well. People love it. And again, if people are not sure what to do this year, don't worry. It's going December 22. And that is a really, really good deal. And that's our hot pick for today.
And don't forget, you can call up to 10 o'clock tonight.
10 o'clock tonight.
And then first thing tomorrow morning.
9 o'clock I'll be in.
Glenn will be there tomorrow morning. So if somebody answers the phone and say it's Glenn,
yeah.
Are there any more Glens in the office? Or
there is, but we don't talk about
it. Only one Glenn. But if you've been, reading the media over the past few years, really, Virgin have launched their very first cruise ships, and they are breaking boundaries with this, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, Branson's been talking about launching these for a few years, and it hasn't happened for whatever reason. And of course, they launch it just 2 weeks before the pandemic starts. So what's been great, though, because Scarlet Lady's been based in Portsmouth. Obviously, we're based down in Portsmouth. So literally every time we drive down, she poodles past, and it looks absolutely stunning. We've had a lot of people actually been booking on the staycation cruises, and they've absolutely loved them. The feedback's really good. It is a different product to what a lot of other cruise lines are out there, so you have to embrace it, but it's going for a completely new brand.
Well, let's have a little look at what Virgin Cruises are all about. set sail the Virgin Voyages. So the things I picked up there, 20 restaurants.
Yeah, so basically they haven't got a main restaurant, and they've got
No.
20 different restaurants that you can go
All
to.
included.
They've got some great ones, Razzle Dazzle, which is a vegan one. You've got the mezzy dishes at the dock. You've got the Wave, which is your steakhouses. So they're all included in there. You can try the different ones they have. And again, the entertainment on there, it's not so much Broadway shows. It's more of a festival vibe.
Yeah.
Again, the rooms are designed slightly different. Even, you're not called guests on board, you're called sailors.
Sailors, I saw
so
that, yeah.
it's just a different way of doing it. They've even got the tattoo parlour on there as well.
So
So,
I've always wanted a tattoo.
there
so,
you go.
yeah, there you go.
Look, there you go. That could be you.
That could be me, yeah.
It's,
Never too
it's
late.
really- But again, as I said, it is breaking boundaries. It's a completely different product to other ones. You can do a bit of training camp, bit of boxing, taking out any frustrations on there.
I'm
as
say
well.
they've got some great fitness classes. haven't
Yeah,
they?
and as I said, the Scarlet Lady's been based in Portsmouth all summer, so we see it every day. And again, Valiant Lady's going to be their new one. Again, this was due to launch in May 2020, but has of course been delayed. But again, it's obviously focusing on the Virgin records. So you've got, in some rooms, you've got record players in there. You've got very, very different venues. And as I said, you've got to embrace it and look at something different. And this is really, really popular. So the feedback we're
Even
getting
the
from the
suites are
summer
called the Rockstar Suites.
Rockstar
aren't they?
Suites, yeah, they're trying to do it very, very different, which is great, because I think if they'd have released, the same as other ships, then it would have just fallen within cruising. But they are trying to do stuff.
Well,
that's
I've got to say,
different.
every experience I've had with Virgin has been fantastic. I love flying with Virgin.
Yeah, yeah.
Really do.
And this is lovely because this is flying out to Barcelona. And again, you've got no kids on board. It's adults only on there, which some people prefer. And as I said, it is geared up to seeing these ports of call in all their glory. So this one's going to start from Barcelona. We've got flights included on this one. And again, from there, you're going to fly it over into Barcelona. Then we move over to Toulon in France. So we're heading down there. And as I said, we head along the coastline into Toulon. And again, nice places to go and visit there. A bit more traditional French city that you have a chance to go around in the port area, which is beautiful. We'll see some of the rich and famous, the yachts there as well. Maybe a glass of wine and do a bit of people spotting down in Toulon. We then go on to Marina de Cara. And again, you've got the chance there to hit the beaches. You are about an hour and a half from Florence, so you can do the trips up there as well. Again, some of these places you just might want to go off into the towns, just be off the ship for a few hours and then back on board your Virgin vessel. But again, you've got some great places to go and see there, up into the mountains, some stunning locations, and maybe take one of the tours that they have there. We then go on to Corsica, birthplace of Napoleon. Again, from there, you've got Ajaccio, which is the port that we used to dock into. And again, from this one, you can do the tours there. Again, with Napoleon and a lot of the history there. But again, a lot of the time we used to walk off into the main town there. You've got your bars and your restaurants all the way along the coastline, past the casino, past the beaches, and it's lovely to go and have a look around. Then on to Sardinia, into Cagliari. And again, with this one, you have a chance to go to the San Benedetto market. You've got the cathedral. You've got, again, a little bit less touristy than some of the other places that you might go to in Italy there. So it's nice to just wander off there and, again, have a mooch around. And then from there, we hit Ibiza. Again, where I used to live for a number of years. I know it very, very well. Lots of stories. That's another show. But you're there, you can dock in Ibiza town. That's where the ships go into. And, of course, you can spend some time in Ibiza town. Great to walk around there at night time, go up onto the high point and then look down. You've got great restaurants and bars. You can head off to San Antonio, Playa d'Embossa. The clubs will be open as well, so you might want to club there for the night. And then from there, back into Barcelona. But again, Valiant Lady, a brand new ship, holds 2,700 people, adults only, and that's the new vessels that they have.
Oh, very exciting, really exciting. Let's just remind you what's included as well. So over $600 in value included. That's Wi-Fi tips, water and sodas, fitness classes as well. Over and out on board to enjoy at the beach, of course. And I love this. There are 20 restaurants on board with no cover charge or assigned dining times as well. So, imagine some of your choice of 20 restaurants not paying a thing. Adults only, and this is the maiden season.
Maiden season,
well.
yep, the second ship in the fleet. As I said, you've got the various dates on there as well. And as I said, it's just great to try a different product. And again, heading around the Med there will be fantastic.
And then let's just give you an idea of prices. So we've got various dates. And again, Glenn, just looking, you know, even the suites, really good value, aren't they?
The suites are good prices, but again, you know, even if you go for the balconies on there, I don't think that's a bad price for July and August.
No, it's not.
Really, really good. And as I said, you've got all your bits and bobs for that as well. Why not try something a little bit different?
Yeah, very tempted to try it myself, actually, yeah.
So you don't even have balconies, you have sea terrace.
Oh, you do, yes. And the Rockstar suites as well.
Oh, that would suit us, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's just so nice that the cruise industry is up and running again and we can start planning, you know. I think so many of us look forward to our next cruise and you know, it's all coming back. But as you can imagine, it is getting really busy. But still got 2 more cruises to tempt you with. And here's our next hot pick. Now, sometimes you reach a point in your life and you think, do you know, I want the very best. You know, maybe you've suddenly reached, I don't know, a certain age, you've had a milestone birthday. Maybe you had your big birthday during lockdown and you want to make up for it. Well, we've got the incredible hot pick right now, and this is with Seabourn. They're 6-star, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And again, they're one of those cruise lines that once you book it once with them, you don't tend to go with anyone else once you've been on them.
I'll be honest, I've never booked Seabourn. I know friends that have cruised with Seabourn, and that, they are hooked. And I mean, it's a different level, isn't it?
And you pay for what you get.
Yeah.
That's all I can say on there for you, really. But I mean, this one's got economy flights going in on there for you. The date on this one is the 28th of May 2022. You've got up to $2,000 per suite shipboard credit when booking by the 4th of October. So again, that will be gone after the 4th of October. And you get an extra 10% early booking savings when you book and pay in full by the 30th of September 21. So if you pay for it in full, then they'll reduce that as well for you. But Seabourn's beautiful, all-inclusive, stunning service, beautiful ships. You're not going to have 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people on there. They're more
the smaller ships,
bijou, almost like boutique hotels that they have on there. But it is 6-star.
Loads and loads of space and room, and 6-star. You know, they're known by many to the absolute very, very best. You know, many regular cruisers like myself, it's something you aspire to, isn't it?
Yes,
you know?
exactly, and that's something a little bit of a treat.
Yes, so, you know, give us a call for that one if you're interested. But some friends of mine recently came back from cruising with P&O aboard Iona.
Yep.
And Chris and Stephen, I don't have to watch them, but Chris and Stephen, and they just said that the ship and everything was amazing. The ship was beautiful.
The thing is, it's like anything. So that ship's been under wraps for 18 months.
Yeah.
So it's even going to be more of a buzz when you're waiting for it to come out. As I said, it was all ready to go, obviously, before the pandemic, and it's launched. Biggest ship to go out of Southampton. It's actually been, I think, predominantly designed for the field. So the amount of glass panelling that, you know, for the views. So it's so light and airy. And again, with this one, they've got the huge sky dome. Obviously, this one is going down to Spain and Portugal, but you will notice a massive difference on this for your viewing areas, as I said, because a lot of the cruises they do are in Norway and they want people to be seeing all the time when they're in the venues. So this is spectacular. Big buzz about it. Obviously, Gary Barlow involved with this as well. A lot of the celebrity chefs involved in this. It's got 30 bars and restaurants to keep you occupied while you're on board. So that should keep you going whilst you're on board. Again, still a lot of the famous venues that they have. That's the 710 Club. That's the one that is the music venue there that Gary Barlow's involved with. But again, you try all your different restaurants on board. A lot of those are included in the price. Some you pay a small supplement for. But again, value for money with P&O. The thing is, Sean, if you have a look at that, look at the lead price for 14 nights.
What could you get in the UK right now?
What's that? That's 50 quid a night on a brand new ship.
Yeah, and that's all of your food and entertainment.
All your food and entertainment. Again, British cruise ship, everything's charged in sterling. You've got your tips included on there as well. You can add drinks packages on if you want to. If you don't, drinks prices on there, basically what you pay in the pubs at home. It's really, really good value.
And so, not everyone drinks like you and I, Glenn. Not everyone needs a drinks package.
No. It's good though, isn't it?
But the prices, honestly, if I could get more holiday right now, I'd be snapping up these cruises.
Definitely.
I would.
Definitely.
Because, $685 for 2 weeks. I cannot say enough. Let's make the most of the the good times right now.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
the ships are working so hard to make it such a safe environment. But Glenn, talk us through where we're going to on this one.
So this one's going from Southampton. We've got a day at sea, which again on a ship that size is nice to have a chill-out day before heading over into Vigo. Again, you dock in Vigo, get a chance to go off some great fish restaurants that they have there, great for their seafood. But again, a nice place to go and explore for the day. We then have another day at sea, and then we go down into southern Spain. Malaga is beautiful. I love it down there.
And actually, even this time of year, it's great.
Yeah, you're still going to get the sort of autumn sun, the winter sun on there for you. Places to go and see, you've got Ronda, you go down to Marbella, you go to Mijas, but again, you could just spend the day in Malaga if you wanted to, but nice chance again to have a wander around. We then go further up the coastline where I used to live. I used to have a house over in Alicante, and again, that's nice. You've got the beaches there. Again, the weather should still be reasonably warm. Again, Alicante's, you can go into the town there, loads of bars and restaurants to do a bit of exploring yourself, and as I said, maybe top up that tan. Nice time of year to do it. We then go down into Barcelona, which is always popular. And what's nice about this is you've got the overnight in there. So you've got the night to stay there. You can go off the ship all day, stay out for the evening. You'll always find all the crew, top of the Ramblers in Hard Rock on the right-hand side. That's where we normally are. But if not, you can go down to Sagrada Familia. You can go to Nou Camp. A lot of people take the open top bus, take you around to Gaudi's, Park Güell, which is really interesting. I mean, it's a great city to go and explore for 3 or 4 days. You've got an overnight in there, so make the most of it. Then you've got a day at sea, then we head down into Cadiz. And again, with this one, you've got the Roman Theatre, you've got the Old Town there as well. You've got the Cadiz Market to go and wander around. And again, it's just another nice place to go and spend the day. Beautiful location. And as I said, the weather should still be good. Then a lovely sailing into Lisbon. And again, with this one, you're going to come up to the April the 25th bridge. I don't know if Iona is going to be too big to go under the bridge. It possibly will be, so you'll have to dock one side, and then they'll take you into the centre of town there. But again, the place to go and visit there, you've got the main cathedral and square at the top. You've got the glass elevator, you've got Commemorate Square, and again, loads of bars and restaurants to wander around and just spend the day just mooching about for your last day before heading back onto the ship for another day at sea, which is always nice, before heading then back into Southampton. 14-day Spain and Portugal. Let's start travelling again and get abroad.
Yeah, I'm just amazed why the prices are so low for the next few months.
I just think again that I still think the industry is still recovering from as a lot of them others, and people are starting to go back. But I think the more you go on the ships and see what they're doing on there for you, the more safe you go. Now foreign travel's up and running, and it's like 50 quid a night.
And Glenn and I'll say again, we've both been on cruises in the last few weeks, and we did feel really safe. It was great. It really was. So, if you are able to go away, end of October, give us a call right now.
But you've even got, we'll show the pricing slide in a minute, but even the same time for the following year, it's still really, really good.
Actually, we share that with you right now, our lovely viewers, because this is, first of all, what's included. So if you book select price fare and choose from free onboard spend, port parking or UK coach transfer, so if that's you, if you book the select price fare, plus book an outside above on select fare for free extra onboard spend, no tipping required. Lots of people worry about tipping. There's no tipping required, and just a low deposit as well. The itineraries, they vary slightly depending on departure dates, and vaccination required for all passengers over 18. And that's both doses at least 14 days before travelling, and all passengers require proof of a negative test prior to departure as well. But again, we can talk through that when you book. We just give you peace of mind.
And the last thing as well is massive is flexible booking as well. You can change 14 days before departure,
massive,
so you can book it, get it booked. And if you still feel a bit, I'm not sure, we can change it again for you.
Great.
That's what we've been doing.
It really is amazing. And look at the prices. As you say, even into next year.
Yeah.
Benrach is a brand new.
So if you look at the 29th of October one, that's a great one on there, 784, even the balcony's 1115. But again, you're getting sold outs on there as well. People want to see the new ship, they want to get back sailing. These prices are only going to go one way, they're going to go up.
Yeah. I'm going to try and get, all my cruises booked for next year. So I'm going to do 2 or 3, I think, if I can.
Oh, just the 2 or 3, yeah. Nightmare, isn't it?
Oh, not cruised for 2 years. I need to make up. Anyway.
It's like sitting with Captain Pugwash.
Not just as bad. Let's remind you of the great deals we had. Now, I've just come back from a Princess cruise. Absolutely loved it. Had an amazing time. And look at this. This is for the 15th of October, so not too far away. 472, and bear in mind, you know, we've got balcony prices for 472. So, you know, 2 of the dates have got upgrades to balcony. And even if you go for the drinks, the Premier drinks and the Wi-Fi and the tips, that's only £30 per person per night. So
you should be doing that.
Still talking less than £700, aren't you?
Definitely should be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we moved on to our second cruise on there, which of course was with Ruth, and that's on the Celebrity Silhouette. Which was fantastic. Again, Scandinavia and Russia, if you've never done it before, Sean, you need to go and see St. Petersburg.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
This is always included. You've got your drinks, tips and Wi-Fi included on that as well. You can upgrade to the Elevate or Indulge package. Again, speak to the team. They can let you know the benefits of that one. The itinerary on the 30th of May will differ slightly. And again, just speak to the guys about that. But the lead date on that is the 14th of May 2022, 1699. But I think £100 extra got you the balcony.
And then we had a brand new experience with Virgin on board Valiant Lady, and with this one, lots of dates. You've got over $600 in value included, so that's Wi-Fi, tips, water and sodas, and your fitness class as well. You're overnight on board to enjoy Ibiza as well, and 20 fantastic restaurants that, you know, all included, no cover charge and no assigned dining times as well. It is adults only, and it will be the maiden season.
It will be. Well. And then finally we went to Iona, again, the brand new ship. It's only been out a couple of months, so it's still going to have that new smell like you would have on a new car. It's going to be the new ship smell as well. Again, with this one, we've got multiple dates going through 2021, 22 and 23. The leading date is the 30th of October 21. Again, you've still got that flexible booking, which is good peace of mind for everybody. Again, you can book a select fare and choose from free onboard spend, port parking and UK coach transfers. Plus, if you book an outside or above on a select fare, you get extra onboard spend. No tipping required, low deposit, and again, vaccinations are required for all passengers that are over 18. But as I said, that is a great one to go and see. And if you want to get abroad, that is a 50
I love
quid a
that
day.
flexible booking. Oh, and don't forget we had the hot picks, didn't we? We had 2 of these. So this is your chance to enjoy the German Christmas markets. We've got dates for this year, but if you call Planet Cruise, dates for this year and next year, of course.
Yeah, exactly, that one. And they're really, really good fun, those Christmas markets. And then finally, we've got the cruise that was going out on the Seabourn. That's on the 28th of May 2022. The idea of that is 276,729. That's got flights included up to $2,000 per suite. Shipboard credit when booking by the 4th of October, and again you get an extra 10% if you book by the 30th, pay in full by the 30th of September.
Just quickly, if you are new to Planet Cruise, you've been going a long time as well, haven't you?
What, me personally, I feel like I have, yeah. Years, mate. Years.
But Planet Cruise?
Planet been going for years, yeah. And again, a lot of the staff that work there have all sort of been on the ships. A lot of them work. If not, we've visited them as well. We know what we're talking about. So if you want sort of a bit of advice, we'll direct you to the best cruises that you have on there and basically advise what's best for you.
And you know, we've featured a handful of cruises on the show, but you've got thousands, haven't you?
Thousands on the website, all different companies on there as well, all different dates. And as I said, but get booking now because things are going to get booked up quickly for 22 and 23.
I'm booking. Listen, mate, are you back in a month's time?
Back in a month's time, yep. I'm not sure what date it is. I think it's something like the 17th or something like that, but we'll be there. Well,
just check our schedule. But Glenn and the team will be back in 4 weeks' time. But book a cruise now. We've got some amazing offers. We'll see you very soon here with Planet Cruise.
If you'd like to be in the know with the latest and greatest cruise deals, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to receive notifications every time we post a video.